Today we're going to be reading the story Thanksgiving, and if we look at the cover of our story, we see a big turkey. Now as we read, I want you to keep in mind what kind of story this is. Is it fiction or nonfiction? And I want you to look for the details that help you determine if our story is fiction or nonfiction. So at the very first page, we have our table of contents. It tells us all of the different things that we're going to be talking about in our story if we don't want to read the whole book. Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November. It is the day to give thanks. Thanksgiving began almost 400 years ago. It was a feast shared by the Pilgrims of Plymouth and a group of American Indians to celebrate the harvest. The feast lasted for 3 days. Many statues have been built to honor the Pilgrims. Pilgrim Monument in Plymouth stands 81 feet tall. Special events are held across the country. Parades work their way through the streets in many towns. More than 50 million people watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade each year. Do you watch this parade with your families? I know I do. On Thanksgiving, many people celebrate with family. People travel long distances by car, bus, or airplane. They gather together to give thanks. The Thanksgiving holiday is the busiest travel time of the year. Thanksgiving is still a time to feast today. People eat their favorite foods. Turkey is the main traditional food. It is traditional to break the turkey's wishbone after the meal. There are many ways to celebrate Thanksgiving. Some families play games or do crafts together. Others go for a walk or watch football on television. What do you do with your families on Thanksgiving? I'm sure we all have a lot of different traditions. Thanksgiving is the time to help others. Some people serve food at homeless shelters. Every year, a turkey gets a pardon from the President of the United States. It goes to live on a farm for the rest of its life. President Lincoln made Thanksgiving a holiday in 1863. And on these pages, we have some Thanksgiving facts. And on this page, we have some key words. So what do we think? Is our story right here a fiction or a nonfiction story? That's right, this is a nonfiction story. And I know that it's a nonfiction story because we are learning some new things about the holiday of Thanksgiving. And we have some nonfiction text features like our table of contents at the beginning, our key words on the last page, and our 2 pages that have some Thanksgiving facts. Okay, so I know that this is a nonfiction story. Because this is a nonfiction story, what do we think our main topic of our story is? That's right, our main topic is Thanksgiving. We're talking all about the holiday of Thanksgiving. Why we have the holiday, who celebrates the holiday, how families celebrate the holiday. Okay, so we're talking all about Thanksgiving. That's our main topic. And all of the pieces of information that we learned that President Lincoln made Thanksgiving a holiday in 1863, that's a key detail. Another key detail is that Thanksgiving is the busiest travel time of year because everybody wants to be home to celebrate with their families. So that's another key detail. You did an awesome job, first grade.